Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
When you are successful and people publicly know you are successful and you have a lot of things going on for you and you have a lot of praises, you are a target. You are a target for most people. They're going to try to exploit you. They're going to try to hurt you in a possible way just to gain something from you. That's just the reality of life. First of all, welcome to the channel. My name is James. I want to talk about Jonathan Majors and what lesson we can learn from his tragedy. If you don't know Jonathan Majors, he's one of the biggest young Hollywood movie actor currently. In 2022 and 2023 so far, it has become a great year for Jonathan. Jonathan played the antagonist, two of the biggest movies of the year so far. He played the antagonist in Creed 3 and Ant-Man Quantumania. This guy was awesome in those movies, especially in Creed 3. He got this presence about him, this physique about him. He's a very, very good actor. He also is one of the biggest super villain in the Marvel Universe. After Thanos, now is King Dynasty. So now the MCU is pushing for Jonathan to become their biggest and next supervillain. So with so much going good for Jonathan, after putting in all of those times and chasing his dreams, he currently have master's degrees from Yale University in acting. After spending having all those sleepless nights, all those countless trips to the library, after doing countless projects and assignments, he decided to get in a scuffle with a lady a few days ago.
One of Hollywood's fastest rising stars was arrested over the weekend here in New York in what police call a domestic dispute. Jonathan Majors is charged with multiple counts of assault and harassment of an unnamed woman. A lawyer put out a statement claiming there is evidence proving Majors is innocent, but there's already some fallout from the charges. The U.S. Army has dropped an ad campaign featuring Majors while the investigation plays out. Lilia Luciano has more on the story.
You put the gloves on my hands?
Actor Jonathan Majors, currently seen in theaters starring in the Creed and Ant-Man hit movie franchises,
Have I killed you before?
was arrested and arraigned in New York this weekend. Police say they responded to a violent domestic dispute involving Majors and a 30-year-old woman shortly after 11 a.m. Saturday. According to the criminal complaint, the NYPD said he struck the woman's face with his open hand, causing a laceration behind her ear, and grabbed her hand and neck, causing bruising. The 33-year-old actor was arraigned that same day and released without bail under a limited order of protection. The next day, Majors' lawyer said she expects all charges to be dropped, saying there is video footage from the vehicle where this episode took place, witness testimony, and 2 written statements from the woman recanting these allegations, which proves that Mr. Majors is entirely innocent.
And what does that video need to show?
Whether or not Majors engaged in any sort of physical behavior that would rise to the level of criminal behavior.
Majors is also featured in the U.S. Army's recently rebooted Be All You Can Be ad campaign.
And if you have the will to make the world the best it can be, the Army has a place for you.
But a day after his arrest, the Army's marketing office issued a statement saying it is deeply concerned and is pulling the ads until the investigation into the allegations is complete.
He don't understand that this is 2023. People nowadays will do anything and everything to get ahead. It might come at the expense of damaging someone else's career. It might come at the expense of hurting somebody or throwing somebody under the bus or just destroying somebody individually. They don't care. It's all about the bag. It's all about how can I get extra likes. It's all about clicks. It's all about attention now. So if you're out here running to make your life better, improving yourself, making sure things are great with you, you don't want to be caught off guard, especially for someone that's successful, that have so much good going for them so far in their early career as Jonathan Majors. So, as you can see, he's not even guilty. He's not even found guilty yet, and he is losing everything. I believe that he providing pictures like the video, the pictures you see right here at the girl with the bar. His girl is at the bar not having any mark on her hands, on her neck. She's currently at the bar, just sitting there, and people recognizing her. She's not having no mark, no damage or no fingerprint on her. There's no bleeding. There's no scaffolding, no pinching, no grabbing. There's no mark on this lady. She's just sitting right there, and people just watching her. This incident happened after this. It was also reported that the girlfriend also rescinded back her complaint, like, oh, this is some kind of this is some kind of clothes you buy at Walmart. You wanna go return it and nothing happens. No, you already put it out there. You already put it out there that he hurt you. You already put it out there. You already reported him that he put his hands on you. And you know they're gonna amplify the media are gonna amplify everything, and now he's losing everything. If Jonathan is found guilty, then he deserves anything and everything that is coming his way. But if not, at least let him be found guilty. That's my only take on this. At least let him be found guilty, even though we don't know yet. You can just try to persecute somebody. Just like that. One thing I want young men to get away from this video is that as a young man coming up here, you need to learn a key lessons from this incident. The first lesson is that in most encounter, you should always walk away. Yeah, that might be hurting your pride. That might be hurting, letting down the people you love the most. But you don't want to be out here just reaching out or just trying to hurt anybody. The first encounter, always walk away. It's better to think about your action, especially when you are working on your craft. Even when somebody publicly they respect you, learn to walk away. People who are brave walk away because they exercise self-control. You need to walk away if something like this happened. If Jonathan was to walk away and this girl was just to was becoming very aggressive or acting up toward him, he should have just walked away. Walking away from this case could have been a better outcome for him. Also, another thing you should get away from this video is that there is a saying in my country, Liberia, is that one more time never passes, meaning that there will always be women coming up. There will always be women want you, even in most cases, in his shoes, he's a mortal, he's a millionaire. He got a lot of things coming up for him. He's very successful. So him trying to get a woman in his life will be easy for him. Always walk away. And woman time will not pass. There will always be women. You cannot throw your career away because of some girl that you just met. You have to work. You have worked so hard. You have worked so hard to be out here just moving blindly. You need to put away the women behind you and focus on your career. Woman time will not pass. And the last thing is, go and get your bag. Control your asset. Mimic Hafez Hakeem, the PSG superstar that hid all his asset in his mother's name a few weeks ago. Make a move like that if possible. Do something like that. Put your asset in something that you will benefit at the other end of everything. In his case, Jonathan's case, you cannot be out here moving blindly. You gotta be very self-aware where you are how people are gonna perceive you, because you got so much coming up. You cannot slip up, especially in public. You cannot slip up. So I heard people talking about all this. It's a white woman, or you're trying to put race into this. It's not race. It's just somebody not being self-aware, somebody not exercising their self-control, somebody not trying to walk away from a situation. Just walk away. It's always good to walk away. Well, we're going to keep a close eyes on this case, and hopefully things be better for Jonathan. Subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this going.